Hey guys, I just made the biggest trade of my collecting career, basically, regarding Jose Canseco cards. There is a huge amount of value here, and I'm really, really excited about showing you this. I did this trade with my good friend Jon D. I'm saying D because I'm not sure if he wants his last name put online. But in any event, we're going to start off. I'm going to go with like the quote unquote weakest to the strongest. Well, I'm trying at least. So we'll try. We'll try this here. So, and this isn't by any means the weakest because this is actually a pretty big card. It's a SP buyback, numbered out 24 autograph. Blue Jays Canseco. There's the COA. Some of these have stories, so I'll tell them as I can. This is a 2000 Revolution Red. I've been looking to get one of these back for quite a while. It's number 63. Very difficult to get. I've got the 99 blue and red, and I wanted the 2000 blue and red also. And I have the blue, and so finally I have the blue and red set for both years. This is one that I wanted to get back as well. It's a 2015 Prism. It's out of 10, and my goodness, you guys, like, it is just an incredible card. Like the shine of it's just amazing. So this is a lot of what I go after these days, is just something that's like really, really eye popping. So this is a 2018 Allen Ginter Mini, but it's not just a mini, it's a glow in the dark. Let me see if I can show you real quick. I decided to take a picture of both together. So that's on my screen. So that's what it looks like when the lights are off. Really, really cool card. After I stopped collecting everything Canseco, tried to get like all of his cards, this is one of the cards that very well may have helped me kind of get back and start looking at stuff and pick up like really cool versions. I didn't need the 30 variations of this, but the glow in the dark, I think that's really something special. Okay, and so the fun thing about this card as well is Jon and I have traded this back and forth a couple times now. So just such a neat card, such a neat little gimmick that Topps had for that. I really love it. Here's its twin. This is a red ink out of 10. Okay, so my wife decided to poke her head in and make some noises. While I was on camera here, it threw me off guard. She was trying to tell me something, and she's like, "You weren't stopping," so I just wanted to come in and tell you. So, anyways, gosh, where was I? So glow in the dark, and then this is a red ink out of 10. Um, I've had red inks out of 10 in the past, but I haven't had one in years now. So I like having different variations of Allen and Ginter minis, and I've got a boatload of them. So these are, it's kind of checks two boxes for me: the glow in the dark and red ink. And interestingly enough, I created 3 Allen and Ginter mini customs of Canseco before Topps did any of them at all. And they turned out great. I had Jose sign them, and he said, "Man, these are the smallest autographs I've ever done." And so, yeah, it's kind of fun knowing that I made Canseco's first Allen Ginters even before Topps. Moving on, we have this card here. This is a Topps. This is a commemorative 1989 card that has a stamp from 89, a coin from 89, and a autograph of Canseco. So 89 is like my favorite year of baseball ever because of the 89 World Series. This is 1 of 10, and I told Jon this. I said, "Man, I really wish that they had like a Lou Gehrig stamp or a custom Canseco stamp." Jon actually told me that this was minted in 1989, so that's why they used it. So that makes more sense to me now. Still, I might have a little fun, the little custom, and slip a different stamp in there at some point. Not permanently, but just kind of put in there just for display purposes. Because I like Lou Gehrig, and it might give me a fun chance to do a custom Canseco stamp. But anyways, really cool card. Topps did a penny, nickel, dime, and quarter version of these AF25 with no autograph. I wanted the autograph one. I don't really care about the others all that much. So this is the one to have, and so happy to have the very first copy. And so fun also just because Jose hasn't had a stamp coin autograph card before, so that's a fun one to get back. And these two are absolute stunners. They're very sneaky, crazy, amazing. This is Topps Aoki, and you guys look at the shine. This is 1 out of 10. I think there's like one other that I saw for sale at some point, like last year. And I mean, my goodness. I mean, it's just an incredible design and use of hollow foil. I love it. That's out of 10. This is out of 5. And I think this is even better. This is right up my alley, you guys. I don't think I've seen any of these for sale. So really, really neat. Really neat card. And yeah, these two together. So they're beautiful. All right, so going forward, we have this. I believe I had one of these, and I think like probably 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago that was out of 10. Right now I have just the patch out of 33, but I don't know if you can tell, but this is a really neatly designed card where it's kind of like a die cut kind of thing. It's got multi dimensions, autograph, out of 10, holofoil, patch. It's just a great card and extremely difficult to get a hold of. I believe it's 2004. Yeah, 2004. So that's a fun grab for sure. And I remember when John got this on eBay, I just missed out like 2, 3, 4, 5 months ago. So so anyway, now we have some that are that starts off kind of more of the big hitters. Here's another heavy hitter here. This is a 2015 Gypsy Queen, and if I remember correctly, this is a redemption. I had one of them back in the day, and it was not a logo patch. In fact, I don't know if I've seen another logo patch with this. So it's very cool. It's 2 out of 5, and outside of Dynasty, I'm not sure if Topps has any other autograph patch cards. So yeah, it's kind of wild to think about that. Like the Dynasty, they've got several of those in 2015. Trying to think what else. Ellen Ginter had like a box loader, but that's like a bigger oversized card. So yeah, autograph patch. This might be one of the only ones, and maybe it's the only one that has a logo patch. I don't know. But in any event, this has been on my list for years now to get back a copy of this. Mine didn't. Again, like I said, mine did not have the logo patch. This one does, so that's really cool. It's upside down though. I think that's the elephant's foot. So, but that's okay. That is okay. Let me see. And speaking of patches, I talked about Dynasty, so I'm just going to bring this one in here. I mean, can we say grail card? Like 5 of 5. And let me see if I can show you the shine on this one here. And this is actually a trade because I have another out of 5 version of this with the same type of patch, but there's just a little more of the patch showing on this one. So I wanted to do a trade, and you guys so this is fun. Also, I just thought about this. This is likely the patch that was worn on Jose's sleeve back on, I believe, is August 31st, 1992, when he was on deck. I think they were playing against the Orioles, I think. And they called him back saying that he was traded to go to the Rangers. And so this is most likely that patch that was on his sleeve during that time. So kind of a fun little thing. I mean, my goodness, I cried like a baby when I heard about it. My mom told me the next day for what happened. But a piece of that like unfortunate history is now encapsulated in a card that I own, which as far as Dynasty cards go, let me talk about Dynasty cards, you guys. They had 5 1-of-1s. At one point, I think I had 2 or 3 of the 1-of-1s, and they're all phenomenal. And it's one of those things where you say there's no best, just favorites. So this might be maybe my favorite. It's hard to pick this over the 1-of-1s. You know what I'm saying? As far as the patch and the coloring of it and everything goes, it's going to be very difficult to beat, especially because there's only really going to be maybe like 4 other patches that have this 25th anniversary patch. So I had the 1-of-1 that had the 25th anniversary, but I think there are 2 of the 1-of-1s like that. But As far as colors go and everything, I think this patch is just more interesting. I just like it better. But they also had a big logo patch of the A's I used to have, which is a really nice card. I like that one a lot. And they had a Rawlings tag one, a couple laundry tag ones that were really great too. But for my purposes, I think that this is a great card to have just for the sole reason of where this patch came from. And yeah, so it's I love it. I really love it. And all that, all this big deal of a trade just because I like that this was showing more patch just by like a quarter of an inch or something. So anyways, there that is. Here is, I'm trying to see if what I want to show you next. I think I'm going to show you this. Yeah, no, let me show you this here. Bam. This is a double barrel booklet of Jose Canseco and Frank Thomas. A couple fun facts on this. And let me open it up and I'll show you how it closes and everything. So it's just kind of fun. Booklets are fun because they have a little bit of interactivity with them, right? Like so this is the booklet, dual autograph jumbo lumber bat relics. There you go. Then you open it up and there it is. It's a very classy card. This is actually a sneaky card for me. It's 5 of 5. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do. I like this a lot more in hand. I don't know if it's just because of all the design or what, but like this is just an incredible card. So there's two things about this. Number one, kind of fun, Canseco on the A's, Thomas on the White Sox. Canseco played for the White Sox at some point, and Thomas played for the A's at some point. So kind of a fun little thing there. The one main thing that was kind of like a sticking point for me as far as story goes to get this, back in, I believe, 1990, Jose Canseco took his Ferrari out and actually took Frank Thomas street racing. And I think they ran up against a Porsche. And I think they were doing 120 miles an hour or something like that. And there was a curve that was coming up. The Ferrari, Jose's Ferrari spun out and they almost got in a wreck. They very well might have come close to dying or something. Thankfully, that didn't happen, obviously, but it was like a big memory, we'll say, for both of them. So that's kind of fun how it links them together. And there's a video of them telling that story to Pete Rose that just happened recently as well. And also, I've met both of these guys. So yeah, I'm really really happy with this card. I think it's a very very cool piece. I mean, my goodness, like 2 barrels, like they're signed. I mean, that's really cool. Also, you know, I have the blonde bat with the black ink and the black bat with the gold ink. That's impressive. Okay, so going forward, look at this. This button. This is a fun story, by the way, you guys. I've seen maybe 6 of these cards. They are numbered out of 8, out of 5, and the 1 of 1. Out of all of them that have surfaced so far, this is literally the only one that has a button. And so my thought is that Panini goofed up and they put the button in the wrong card. I think they probably meant to have this button in the 1 of 1. And in any event, it is a drop dead gorgeous button card. In my collection, I try to have like one type of special card each. And I already have my quote unquote definitive button card, but this one might be nicer looking. I don't know. This is just an incredible, incredible card. I mean, I just think that's got a lot of wow factor there. Now we have 3 more, you guys. We have this one here. This is a Topps Chrome Black Superfractor. I think this is the first and only black Superfractor that Jose has, I think. And it's very nice. I actually, I had this already, I think probably a year ago, and I traded this to Jon, and so he traded it back to me. So it's kind of fun. And so plus Jose has like very, very limited number of on-card autograph cards as far as Superfractors go. So very, very nice, very classy. You gotta love Superfractors. And Topps Chrome Black, what a great name. And I like the design. I just like how they did that and everything too. So Now, the last two, we have this, a sterling bat knob. And you guys, like, Sterling does it best, I think. You know, they just do such a great job with the finish of the cards. Like, it is an incredible, incredible design. There's a lot of holofoil going. And the fun thing is like, I don't believe that this is actually the standard bat knob that you would say, like from the end of the bat. I think this is the other end of the bat, which is fun because for me, when I try to have like one of each type of card, to have the end of the bat, I think is says something. And I think it's really cool. So I really like that. So, and this is the last one of the whole deal. This is an autograph bat knob, and you guys, like, I love this card. I think it's incredible. I, believe it or not, dealt this away to someone else who's a buddy, and apparently Jon traded for it, and now it's back to me. So this is a true boomerang card that's gone all over the United States. So, and you take a look at the size difference. Look at the relics. You have the knob, and then you have the end of the bat. So it's kind of a fun little, fun little bookend there, right? So, anyways, there it is, you guys. I would love to hear what y'all's thoughts are on what the best card of the bunch is. As for me, I'm having a difficult time. I really like this. I really like this also. I really like that. And the superfractor and the button. And I mean, there's just so many amazing cards in here. So, I mean, just look at the shine one more time. Goodness gracious. So anyways, there it is, you guys. Thank you for watching. I know I drone on sometimes when it comes to Canseco cards, but I'm hyper passionate about this stuff, obviously. So, yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, let me know. Drop your thoughts in the comments on what your favorite card is of the whole bunch. So have a great night.